Hello, my friends. I am Ginger Jesus. Normally we play Monday nights, but you know what? This just came in the store. We brought it home, and I want to talk about it. Off on studio stage left, we have Maze playing Fallout 76, and you may hear him decide to speak up every now and then.
That is
But
accurate.
now, I am super excited about like just some of the special guys, some of the star players now, like uh, Rat
Smash
Ogre,
Rip.
Rat Ogre with a ball and chain, right there, done. Rat Ogre, ball and chain. I don't know what else you guys need to experience joy in your life, but I'm golden now. Especially because now you can put a Rat Ogre on the Underworld team because Rat Ogres will play for Underworld as special characters. Speaking of Underworld,
Well, I
yeah,
just want to interject. They've always been able to do that when it's named star players.
yeah. Well, which is nice, but like I want to look at Underworld now because of the new roster, and
Fair.
like I didn't care about Underworld before because you couldn't play a gutter runner, and I love my gutter runners. So the new Underworld team, you sacrifice quite a bit actually to gain basically the only. Well, okay, here it goes. So it used to be two Skaven throwers, two Skaven blockers, two Skaven linemen, goblins, and a troll. Now it is troll, three Skaven linemen instead of two, but one blocker, one thrower, and now you get the gutter runner on the team, and then again goblins. So you're sacrificing having two blockers and two. Yeah, you're basically sacrificing your chance to have two blockers to get an extra lineman and a gutter runner. Because who takes two Skaven throwers? Am I right? So I'm really liking this. We're gonna see what happens. I'm gonna start playing it a lot more. I need to pick up. I need to find some more goblins, but otherwise I have everything else I need, except for the troll. Do we have a troll?
I do have a kit of trolls
Mm-hmm.
that I'm working on converting into Blood Bowl trolls.
Excellent.
We do have one that's going to be a part of the orc team in the store.
Excellent. So, I can hobble together a Underworld Denzians team, which I think I am. But in this we have two other new teams, as near as I can tell. We now have Chaos All Stars, which is a fun way to play Chaos along with humans. So let's see, you get 12 humans, you get a goblin, one orc lineman, one Skaven lineman, one dark elf lineman, a troll, an ogre, and a minotaur. That's three big guys, 12 humans, and some trash, essentially. Because I don't know how you'll like. You kind of need two of any of those to do any good, and I don't understand why you'd get a Skaven line. Well, I mean, I guess a Skaven lineman has you sacrifice armor for movement, but a Skaven lineman by itself isn't going to do much for you. Everybody on that team gets mutations without doubles except for the big guys, which is nice. Because mutations are fun. Oh, no mutations on that gutter runner. I don't know how I feel about that. Every other member of the Underworld team gets mutations except for the gutter runner without doubles.
Right.
So that's what I'm seriously a little
Well,
sad about.
I think that's meant more to kind of bring everything in line and balance out the game just a little bit.
I
Because I mean,
I still want it.
Well, yeah, of course you want it, but I mean, if you think,
Like every other member of the team gets it.
well, not only that, but you got to think about how tremendously overpowered could you make a gutter runner with access to mutations without doubles?
Yeah, that's true. But you know what? Every single one of my Skaven linemen is going to get claw.
Well, yes, because you got to use those linemen as your base blockers.
Yeah, that is true because you won't have access. You only have one Skaven blocker now on that team, and you really do need two. So the third option, and this is the new one, and I think I really like this one. I may even try playing it once or twice. Is the Old World Alliance. Now, what I find really interesting here about the Old World Alliance is the idea that there is order with animosity, which
Yeah.
makes sense to me because dwarves and humans have never really gotten along unless you needed them to. But let's see, we're looking at an ogre, 2 halflings. That's fun. Ogres can throw the halflings, so therefore you have a pretty decent. Can ogres throw halflings? Yes, they can.
Yes, they can.
So you can still fling your halflings, but now instead of having a whole team of halflings backing up your halflings, you have a dwarf troll slayer, a dwarf blitzer, a dwarf runner, a dwarf blocker, 2 dwarf blockers. So you can have 2 dwarf blockers, but you can't have 2 Skaven blockers. Go figure. A human blitzer, a human catcher, a human thrower, and 12 human linemen. So essentially, it's a human team with some extra cool stuff. Essentially, now you can throw some dwarves into your human team, making them, Rocky Road instead of vanilla?
I would say more of a fudge ripple.
Fudge Ripple with halflings?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the dwarves. Sure. So,
Because you get a little bit of nuts in your fudge ripple. It's a vanilla base, but you get that thick band of chocolate just swirled in as well.
yeah. 70,000 gold pieces for a reroll, though. I mean, it is hard to get those teams working together. But that's what you're looking at, and a lot of animosity. The humans are the... Oh, no, just the humans have animosity. It's just the humans that don't want to share.
That's funny.
That is funny. It's the humans that don't want to share with the dwarves, not the other way around.
Yeah, and just going back to the Chaos Renegades, the pieces that are available for those guys are just. I'm liking the fact that you can have a base level team with 3 big guys.
Yes!
3.
Because you don't...
That's nuts.
It is nuts. Now, are they going to update Blood Bowl 2?
No.
We just have to wait till Blood Bowl 3.
Yes.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Unconsubstantiated rumors that Blood Bowl 3 is the only way to play these teams properly.
Now the only question we really have is what are we going to see first? Blood Bowl 3 or Half-Life 3?
Probably Blood Bowl 3 is they're actually probably trying to make it.
Yeah.
So Rat Ogre with a ball and chain, which I think is really cool. But on top of that, we also have two other star players that I was previously unaware of. One of them being a Urgoth Bolgrot, who is an orc with a chainsaw. Orc with chainsaw. And we have a dwarf with a chainsaw. Also, Fat Rat is being introduced in this book as well, who is essentially a blocker who is huge and has pretty good stat line. Block, claw, grab, juggernaut, loner, stand firm. In fact, he's so huge that when May saw him, he thought he was a rat ogre.
Well, that was the model, because I mean, the figure's been known about since the release of the Skaven team, but to just actually get some lore about him now is really cool.
Yeah, it is. So a lot of new lore is in this book. I recommend checking it out. Otherwise, that's it. We'll see you all on Monday for Monday Night Blood Bowl on Twitch. Monday_night_Blood Bowl, one word. I'm Ginger Jesus.
I'm Maze.
And good night. Be good to yourselves out there.